혹시나마 불어봤던 휘파람 한 곡도 체크 나기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축 저만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투 다 끝 난 갈아탔지만 우리 앞길을 막지 말라고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리록 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지 비극 지극 기가 아프지만 지나가 보면 웃음 나오는 희극 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind 헤야오 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 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 이 시계 붙은 각질
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. We have an interconference showdown here in Boston, where the Celtics will square off. Now, here's Brown. Randall grabs the board. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, folks said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, boy, you are in for a show.
Oh, here's Edwards. Einard pulls it in. Brown with the bucket.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Edwards, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
From down in the low post, it goes.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Celtics making a change here.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
The Celtics with the lead. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Banked in off the glass.
Assist from
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. There's the pick. Here's the three. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. And 1:01 left here in the first quarter. To the middle. Over in the corner, Randall. Kept alive. Pass to DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics making a switch here. Down low. Over to the wing. Inside. Pass to Pritchard. Clock at 6. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Boston, no good that time either. That's a 2 from Randall. Can't nail the jumper. Pritchard from outside. Randall grabs the board. Over in the corner, Edwards. It's Randall with the drive. Tie game in Boston. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
8, Minnesota. 8.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by Jaylen Brown.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Now here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Boucher. Back to Brown. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go either for Brown. Timberwolves trail. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Now Pritchard. Scoreless thus far. Over in the corner, Brown. Brown attacking. And then Brown with the dunk.
Attacking the rim at full speed. No one wanted to get in Brown's way.
Randall surveying the D. Has to Gobert. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys, back over to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. K-Stan, how about the Boston Celtics? Back-to-back 60-win season.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a great season. 60 wins is simply incredible. We have lots of regular seasons where no team wins 60. Credit Joe Mazzulla, his staff, and players for keeping this thing rolling.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The Celtics need to get a shot off. Three-pointer, Pritchard. And nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5. Out to Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And finished off by Gobert.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Over in the corner, White. They get it again. Puts up a 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Left side, Edwards. To the paint. Rebound by the Celtics. Outside, White. Takes it inside. Here's Minot. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Brown outside. Pass to Minot. The 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a garbage so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front, leading by a point. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases, and you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. The clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Back to Conley. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Simon.
I like seeing Conley look for his shot because it puts defenses in compromising situations.
You know, Stan, even at this late stage of his career, Mike Conley brings tremendous value to the team.
He sure does, Kevin. And look, we know this. No one brings more discipline and professional on a nightly basis. He keeps this team poised. He keeps his team organized. And he's a great mentor to the young players on this team.
Now, here's Reed. 5 to shoot. And Boston with the rebound. Right side, White. Brown deciding where to go with it. Highland with the rebound. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Back to Conley. Miller at the elbow. Highland from downtown. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Brown. And they double up Brown. Here's Minot. And here is Brown. He's got 12. Shoots over Highland. That doesn't go either for Brown. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Back to Miller. And it's Highland in the corner. Miller outside. Shoots over Brown. Miller, no luck. And it's Brown with the drive. Yes! And the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
Hey, Jaylen Brown is a strong dude. He takes the hit and completes the play.
So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
You know, Derek White is what you call a combo guard. He can play on or off the ball. There we saw his passing.
And that one drops. Miller's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Pritchard. He has yet to score. Outside, White. Shot clock at 6. Pritchard with a wide open look. Boston again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Edwards with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. They now take the lead. Miller's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Timberwolves.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Pulls up. Edwards with the block.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is disengaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Kevin, back to you.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Back to Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
The vertical of Simons getting all the way up to the rim.
To the inside. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 12 in the game.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Right side, White launches it. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves lead by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Boston trailing. Simons on the wing. They set the pick. Here's Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
And that's good decision-making by Brown in the pick and roll. He'll make the right read more often than not.
Outside for Randall. Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Pass to Minot. Brown with it. Now defended by Randall. Back to Brown. And he finishes nicely on the way. Brown's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Randall, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Well, when Simons is making plays for others, this offense becomes even more dangerous.
Edwards inside. Stolen. Brown with it. Driving inside. Oh, what a finish.
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
Edwards drawing the double team. Layup no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat.
Now Simons. Puts it up from deep. McDaniels pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Edwards. Edwards drills the 3.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Austin making a switch here. Here's Pritchard. Now Brown. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, the dunk!
What the?
Ooh, and I hope he hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? Here's Gobert.
Bitch ass nigga.
Slamming it home.
Well, when you need a bucket, you can go to Gobert. A high percentage scorer who doesn't waste his attention.
Wow. All right.
It seems like Brown always has something cooking, and he shows up big when they need him most.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Now Gobert. Here's Edwards.
Guard me, nigga. Bitch.
To tie it up.
Oh my god, if I make
The
it.
3 goes down.
Bitch ass nigga. Suck my dick.
World class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Minnesota with the ball. Now Gobert. Edwards looking it over. There's a good screen. Now McDaniel. Gobert.
Bitch ass nigga, get off my dick.
Pass leads him
Pussy.
right to the rack.
Talk
Well,
now.
you gotta love that Rudy Gobert was ready in a key moment.
And
Yeah.
we got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah. What you gonna do now,
Moment in this
bitch?
game, he's not not
He ain't
taking
scoring.
any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Brown outside. White outside. For the win. And
Garbage, bitch.
misses. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks. Here